Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio. Today's Monday, March 9th, and another fantastic start to the week. I'm going to show you three that it's going to be Pcln, Qcom, and Apple. And the charts are nice, and they're making for some great trades. They're very easy from a technical perspective. But let's first get right into Apple. So I've been planning, as I said, we have two gaps that need to get filled, this one and this one. So we get a 125 and the 112 area. And this one was filled today. Yes, it was filled today. Fantastic day for Apple if you're a trader. If you're an investor, not so much, but we'll get into that in just a second. So taking a look at the hourly today and what happened, you could see right at the start of the event, they really started blowing this thing up. And, it came all the way up to 129. What did we get? 129.59. So it was great for the options on the calls. And you could, it was, once you break the middle Bollinger Band, it was pretty easy for that. And then it topped out. It got a little overbought over here, you could see. So it was definitely time for some puts. And, that really worked out. Came down and filled our red line here, which was great. So, it came back up, recovered some today, and it failed the middle Bollinger Band on the daily and also on the 60-minute, pulled back down again. So there's some selling pressure here. Nothing spectacular, but nothing, I'm not going to get bullish on it until it breaks this middle Bollinger Band and also on the daily. So for now, I'm going to stay bearish just because of the patterns. I have to play the patterns. But you can see an awesome move here. But if this double bottom is in place, then we should get over the middle Bollinger Band tomorrow. If not, it's going to sell off and come down to the 112 area, which is definitely possible. But we also have a gap up here that will come get at 130, 189 sometime. I thought there might be some continuation on that today, but I guess not. So you can see this gap was filled. Actually, we'll lower this one down a little bit here. It will work, give you an exact number. It's going to be 111.49. You can see indicators are starting to cross down. So that's the hourly, but a great trade today. Made some fantastic money on it. Switching this out to the daily. I have the splits on the chart. That's why there was that big gap right there. So you can see here the relative strength index was up at 80, almost 81. It hit at one point. Perfect for a sell-off, and it really did. Came down and then actually it recovered the middle Bollinger Band, twice already. Now, is it going to do it again? I don't know. The selling pressure's there, so we'll have to see what happens. But right now, it looks like if this holds, we're getting higher lows. And if it does hold, we're going to go higher. It's just that simple. If not, we are going to go lower. We'll know tomorrow. So be in the chat room with us. But right now, this is basically what we have. We're going to work with. You get a mess on your hands, and it's just that simple. I'll run it off of these bodies right here. No, so that's pretty much what you have right now. You're in a pinch situation, and something's going to happen. Either we're going to go up or they're going to go down. Stochastic says we don't know yet. Relative strength index has plenty of room to go down further, but you could see the RSI 14 is getting ready to cross over to the upside potential on that. But the weekly looks, a little bit different here. You could see. Let's zoom this in again. Okay, you can see the weekly. You could have that because we started a little bit green. We could have this one gap filled and then a push up to here, but we won't know until tomorrow and the next day. Your stochastics, your relative strength index is coming up, so that looks good also. Same with the monthly. The monthly is showing really good. That's a better way to look at it. The only concern I have is if we don't regain this high right here, then we are going to head south. So we will have that double top in place. So we'll have to see what happens with that. All right, Pcln, we'll get right to it. Let's look at the monthly on the Pcln. Pcln definitely looked like it topped out. I'm going to leave all these boxes here until I get back to the daily. But you can see here, beautiful double bottom, 1013, all the way back up here. Outstanding gap fill, and even pushed a little bit higher to 126. So, swinging down to the weekly on this one. Weekly says it's going up. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's see what the daily is. And we called entry today right here, absolutely perfect. So, we caught this bottom right here beautifully today. And you could see that it started going up. So we just have to break this trend line right here, and then we should rock it to the upside. You could see where on the 60-minute chart why we called the entry today, right down here on all the support was actually perfect. But you had some selling into close, but the market sold off also. So if this doesn't hit the middle Bollinger Band, shot right back down again. So if this doesn't push through here, then we're going to have to get puts again and ride to the downside. So we'll have to see what happens here at Pcln. But we do have a nice little gap right here that has to get taken care of also, so we could get a push to the upside and go from there. But we won't know until tomorrow. But great trade here, over 100, well over 100% on that. So join us every day, folks, and you are going to make money. Here's an example. Qcom is up after hours. That's for sure. They announced a 15 billion buyback, right? All right, so our members are already in this. Why? Because we had 2 gap fills. Let's switch this to the daily. Okay, we had 2 gap fills. This was the first gap fill right here that needed to get filled. Okay, so we called this double bottom down here at 62, came up, and 70, 76, 70, 86 was a support, middle Bollinger Band, boom, and now it's up another $2 after hours or $3 after hours. And what was our target? Our target is a 76 for this gap fill rate. You actually push it up here to this one. You have this one right here at 78, and that looks really good. That's going to get the job done. And then we have another gap that needs to get filled up here at 81, and it will get filled. It's just that simple. We have about 70 other charts that we're working off of right now also. So if you're a member, you're going to get this stuff. We did extend the lifetime membership 1 more week. We've had several emails requesting it, so we're just going to keep it simple, and it's out there for you. So $9.99 get you a lifetime membership. If not, it's a 6-month membership. So we're going to go 1 more week with that. So make sure you lock in your membership now. 130 people in the chat room. Amazing traders, amazing chartists. The forum is full of stuff, long-term, short-term, everything. We have everything, training videos, you name it. So you're not going to beat this offer for a lifetime, and you'll make the money back in a couple of trades, that's for sure. So whether you played in stock options, it doesn't matter. Just join us, and you're going to reap the rewards of all our hard work. All right, have yourself a great night. Underneath the video is where you will join that membership. Have yourself a great night.